Pokemon Go Fest is and has always been the year's biggest event. But with rising in-game prices and more things to spend money on, is it even worth playing anymore? Today we take a look at some key features, bonuses, and Pokemon that will make or break Pokemon Go Fest 2023. And I want to remind everyone that this year, it's free to play for everybody. The Go Fest experience completely free. Although you can spend to upgrade your Go Fest experience by buying the Pokemon Go Fest ticket. So there's two different experiences you can get, ticketed and free to play. But this basically means you don't have to spend anything to get a whole lot of in-game excitement and experience. Here's what everyone gets for free, no ticket needed. A 2-day event. Yes, everyone will get a full 2-day event without even needing a ticket. And this detail will be really important for later on, so don't forget. These 2 days will be on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th, and each day will last from 10 o'clock a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. On day one, everyone will get, again, regardless of if they have a ticket or not, special habitat-themed Pokemon spawning in the wild that will rotate every single hour. And the habitats and Pokemon spawns include the Quartz Terrarium habitat, which features Pikachu wearing a quartz crown, Clefairy, Lickitung, Heracross, Miltank, Wurmple, Whismur, Skitty, Luvdisc, East Sea Shellos, Baneri, Audino, Fungus, and Morlul, all of which can be shiny except for Morlul. There are some really rare grabs in there. The Pyrite Sands habitat. This will have Pikachu wearing a Pyrite crown, Sandshrew, Alolan Diglett, Psyduck, Girafarig, Shuckle, Trapinch, Gible, Hippopotas, Timber, Joltik, Binnacle, Helioptile, and Grumbin. And yes, that Joltik is a brand new shiny that is spawning in this habitat. Then we've got the Malachite Wilderness habitat. This will feature spawns of Caterpie, Pikachu wearing a Malachite crown, Bellsprout, Scyther, Snorlax wearing a cowboy hat, he's back baby, Spinarak, Remoraid, Roselia, Snover, Cottony, Ferroseed, Stunfisk, Fomantis, and Oranguru, which is the brand new shiny of this habitat. Then finally, we'll have the Aquamarine Shores habitat, which will have Pikachu wearing an Aquamarine crown, Horsey, Lapras, Marill, Wobbuffet, Carvanha, Barboach, Bagon, Beldum, West Sea Shellos, which is the new shiny, Woobat, Timple, Goomy, another very rare new shiny, and Marini. Now, you might be wondering,
if everyone gets these spawns, why pay for a ticket?
Well, hold on, because the free train is still going. Here's what will be in raids for everyone, both ticketed or not. 1-star raids will have Pikachu wearing the Quartz, Pyrite, Malachite, and Aquamarine crown, and also Goomy. 2-star raids will have Carbink. 3-star raids will be Snorlax wearing a cowboy hat. And Primal raids are back during this event with Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon, which have not been seen since February of 2023 during the Hoenn Tour event. And that is everything that's happening on day one, Pokemon Go Fest 2023 for everyone, regardless of if you bought a ticket or if you don't have a ticket. Now, there's one huge detail I've left out. Ticket price. Before we talk about that, I do want to mention if you are going to the Go Fest in New York City, I'll be hosting my very own Shiny Luck Tour in-person event the night before on August 17th in Brooklyn. We'll have a VIP vintage booster box break, a super fun Pokemon Go challenge with all the VIPs who will be competing for $1,000 in cash, meet and greets, and more. A bunch of other creators like Trainer Tips, JT Gilly, Fleece King, and Pokedaxy will all be there. And actually, Trainer Tips will be performing a live DJ set to close the night out. Ticket link is down in the description below. Make sure to grab yours before it sells out. Speaking of selling, the ticket price for Pokemon Go Fest Global. The current cost is $15 USD. And wait, that's not what everyone gets without a ticket. There's also special bonuses that you get without a ticket, which include 1-hour lure modules, 2x friendship bonus damage in raid, field research themed around the habitats. The remote raid pass limit will go from 5 to 20 per day, which shouldn't exist in general. We'll skip past that. And there will be special snapshot surprises, which are typically rode on. So that's everything that everyone gets for free. So why buy a ticket? Well, here's what only ticket holders will get on day one of Pokemon Go Fest 2023. For starters, the bonuses, which honestly might just make the ticket price worth it by themselves. The bonuses include increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. We'll talk about this. Up to 6 special trades per day, habitat-themed collection challenges to help level up your elite collector medal, up to 9 free raid passes from spinning gyms, and special 7-kilometer eggs. Okay, for starters, 9 free raid passes is around 900 Pokecoins in value, so $9 in value all by itself. Increased shiny rates will be huge and make a much bigger difference than you think during this event. Looking at the Hoenn Tour of this year that had boosted shiny rates for the in-person event and didn't for the global, I caught a lot more shinies at the in-person event. That shiny boost was really felt. So if there's certain rare exclusive shiny Pokemon you're hoping to catch during Go Fest, buying the ticket for the higher shiny rates will probably definitely be the play. And what about the special 7-kilometer eggs? How worth it are those? Well, technically they're gonna make you spend more because you're gonna have to spend on incubators, so it's not like they're really, saving you money or value, but the hatches might be worth the extra coins, although we don't know what they'll be quite yet, so Not sure. Another huge thing that only ticket holders will be getting are exclusive spawns on their incense during the habitats and rotating habitat hours on day 1. The incense spawns for ticket holders include, in the Quartz Terrarium, the Hisuian Growlithe, unknown A, D, I, M, N, and O. All of the unknown can be shiny. The Pyrite Sands habitat will have the same unknown plus shiny Pawniard on the incense. This is the only time Pawniard's ever been in the wild. The Malachite Wilderness habitat will have all of the same unknown and Carnivine on the incense. And the Aquamarine Shores will also have all of the same unknown and a Pachirisu. Okay, listen, if you're a rare shiny hunter, these spawns, these incense spawns, are going to be super important. Shiny Unknown is one of the rarest shinies in the entire game, so to get them off of the incense during this event with boosted shiny odds, it's really incredible. And also the two regionals, Pachirisu and Carnivine, are both like super rare and hard to get regionals. So overall, the incense spawns, they might be worth it. And there's one more huge thing that ticket holders get on day 1. A new mythical. It wouldn't be Pokemon Go Fest without a brand new mythical released through special research, which will be given to people with a Go Fest ticket. And it will lead to an encounter with the new mythical, Deoncé. And this special research will also give out usually some pretty great rewards as well that kind of help bring value back, like maybe incubators, a lot of Stardust and XP. So that one usually delivers some pretty good value to ticket holders. Now let's talk about day 2 of Pokemon Go Fest 2023 and what everyone gets, ticket or not. Mega Rayquaza! Yes, the king of Pokemon Go is being released during Go Fest, and it will be free for everyone. And how Mega Rayquaza works is really important to this. Basically, there's a new item coming out called Meteorites. You use a Meteorite to teach your Rayquaza the brand new move Dragon Ascent. Once your Rayquaza knows that move, then it could Mega Evolve. Honestly, kind of a stupid feature, and I dislike it, but whatever, it's how things are. Here's how all this factors in. Everyone who logs into Pokemon Go on August 27th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. will receive a special research. This is day 2 of Pokemon Go Fest, regardless of if they have a ticket for Go Fest or not. By completing this special research, you will get 1 Meteorite, which you can use to get 1 Mega Rayquaza. Remember this for later because it's going to be super important. Also happening on day 2, all the Pokemon that were spawning in the habitats during day 1 will be spawning just randomly throughout the day in the wild. And the raids will be the same exact ones as day 1, except Mega Rayquaza will be in the Mega Raids. We can all complete these Mega Raids to catch shiny Rayquaza and then stack up on Mega Energy for it, but remember, the only way to actually get Mega Rayquaza is by getting a Meteorite. And what do ticket holders get on day 2? The biggest thing, an extension to the Mega Rayquaza special research that will reward 1 extra Meteorite, which means if you spend the $15 and spend enough on raid passes or use your free 9 raid passes on enough Mega Rayquaza raids, you can Mega Evolve 2 different Rayquaza instead of just 1. But is that worth it? To answer that, we need to look at Mega Rayquaza in Pokemon Go. It's going to be a dual dragon and flying type with an insane max CP of 6,827, and it also has one of the highest attack stats in the entire game, meaning it packs an insane punch. So it's safe to say that Mega Rayquaza will be one of the best Pokemon in the entire game by far, and definitely the best and coolest dragon type in the entire game. But consider this, you're only allowed to have 1 active Mega Pokemon at a time. So even if you have 2 different Rayquaza that can both Mega Evolve, only 1 can be Mega at the time. So the only real reason to have 2 different Rayquaza that can Mega Evolve is if you want to get them both to max level, which then you basically can Mega Evolve for free every 3 days because the amount of Mega Energy like ticks down from the certain amount down to 0 within 3 days because of the Mega level being so high, essentially. So why you would want to have 2 is so that, you know, you can Mega Evolve for 1 for free on one day, wait, and then have a Mega Evolution for free on the other day. It's just like a more efficient way to Mega Evolve Rayquaza for free if you feel the need to always have Rayquaza Mega Evolved. Which, I mean, honestly is a great strategy. I think the max level Mega system is one of the most valuable systems in Pokemon Go, but it's definitely not necessary. And also there's a ton of other Mega Dragon type Pokemon that you could use. Typically you want to have a Mega Pokemon Mega Evolved so you boost your Candy and XL Candy collection of whatever typing that Mega Evolution is. You don't really need it to like take raids down. There's plenty of great Megas that are going to help you take raids down. You don't need 2 Mega Rayquaza. Really the only people who are walking away rich in Meteorites and Mega Rayquaza are those that are attending the in-person Pokemon Go Fest events, which, by the way, are always worth attending and worth the ticket price if you're able to go to them. They are by far the pinnacle of the Pokemon Go experience and in-game experience, and being around thousands of other people is electric. So the in-person events, always worth it. The global events, sometimes. So as for ticket holders on day 2 of Go Fest, it's really all they get. Well, that plus the bonuses, which includes the higher shiny rates, and then the rare incense spawns, the special 7-kilometer eggs. There'll be a lot more to hunt and you'll get a lot more from it, but nothing super extra special. So the answer to is GoFest worth the money really comes down to what you value in the game. If you don't buy a ticket and save the $15, you'll still get a ton of amazing spawns and raids and cool and fun things to do in the game. But if you do buy the ticket, you're obviously gonna get a ton more than you would otherwise, which includes rare Pokemon, shinies, unknowns, and a lot more stuff throughout the weekend. So I honestly think the $15 is worth the experience if you plan on grinding both day 1 and day 2 of the event, especially if you're gonna go out and walk around with friends and family. It just makes the whole thing a lot more fun and a lot more worth the $15 price tag. And that's today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Good luck and go Fest!